A hold of myself before I go off the wire here, because this is a really strategic game plan I got going. So the matchups we have for today: Master Yi versus Yorick top, Jarvan in the jungle versus Udyr, Karma versus Veigar mid, Jhin versus Vayne bot, and Xerath versus Yuumi as support. Pretty much the game plan here is proc your Q every single third proc. As you know, or may not know, Udyr's first and every single third attack is going to perform that dot damage. So, I got caught here. I'm over here trying to fight this dude, but it's not going to work. I got caught here. He's over here invading. So, yeah, I'm dead first blood. Who cares, right? Let's just speed it up. He can have that. I mean, I'm trying hard, so you'll see what happens later on. As I was saying, that's how his Q works. But his passives, that's something I should probably get into first. Every single stance, as you can see, I'm spamming stances, running over to my buff, trying to stack my passive. So, if you have not realized what this passive does, it's basically 3 buffs in one. So, you get Udyr's movement speed and attack speed increase. But the third buff is an auto attack cancel. So you really gotta consider why Riot is trying to touch this champion. And I told them not to, and I wanted them not to, but I'm Chase more pleased. So they decide to do what they want to do, and I'm gonna play it. So, as you can see, this is perfectly timed. It's not anything else they can do. So, a lot of the times, people will underestimate your damage and not really, they're super low. They're trying to push onto the bot lane. It's perfect timing because they're already trading. I flashed onto them. That was the logic I had. Flashed onto him, and he flashed right after. He got queued. Xerath playing bot lane. You don't want to play Xerath support versus Udyr. So okay, you get the point. You get the point. So we're gonna pause it there. Okay, so just to break that down, all I'm talking about is simply ganking when it's free, or like when they're low, something's going on. Because at that point, they're already focused into their trade. If they don't have any wars, come on now. These people aren't paying enough attention to be playing against me. They're really not. So you just gotta be mobile, on your feet. Pay attention to how I path this game. If you want me to rewind it, since a lot of people have talked about not understanding what this is, we're gonna fast forward. You go from red. You plan to go into that blue buff, right, of the enemy jungle. But the reason I die here, I die, and I got red. Okay, he flashed for me. I didn't. I did not flash. So that's what's so big about that. If he's gonna burn flash to kill me, and I was gonna take his buff anyways, and he ran red instead of all he got is he didn't even spin the gold, and we're gonna fast forward. It's ridiculous, and you see bot lane being super aggressive, right? Like, why are they being super aggressive when J4 is top side? Obviously, he's gonna be on his blue. So that's the jungle aspect about it that I assume people don't understand. But you gotta understand where the jungler is. I just respawned. I'm gonna come back, and I guess they weren't paying attention to me flashing at all either. So how you gotta really consider how you're just not using your brain. I assume that's how that goes. So I bait him in with the late smite. That's all I did here. And he got greedy for another kill, and he may or may not know that he can't take me at all. So I flashed the mastery, and Yuumi KS is my kill, which tilts me. But if anybody is like master tier, I would appreciate some comments or some support or something like that, because I don't know how to feel about that at times, especially when a Janna does it. When Janna does it, oh my god. I know. We're gonna fast forward. This is how to play Udyr if you don't already know how to play Udyr. Because this is how you clear. This is how you want to push and deny a real rear. You know, like your ass, your behind. You're denying their ass here. You know, this is what's happening. So it's like she intentionally ran into the stun here. I'm going fast because it's like he got away with 0 HP. Oh my god. I didn't mean to fast forward it that much. Let's just watch. I'm trying to get into it, right? He got lucky. The J4 got lucky he didn't die here. Okay, maybe we both got lucky we didn't die here. We both got out low. So that was okay, and then we had priorities, so apparently. Oh, and they're going to they have a Master Yi top. Oh, that's how this game. This is a no right here. I don't think you should play Master Yi top. But then again, what do I know? I mean, I don't really play top. You know, I'm in the jungle. So we gotta clear that up. You see what's going on? You see what's going on, bot, right? So York is a busted champion as well. He's getting ignored majority of the time because it's York. So that's some mechanics coming out right there. Those are some next level mechanics. He almost got J4. He flashed. Okay. He barely gets out because he meditated under the turret. Alpha strike the minion auto attacks. I was like, okay. Yi did play that well to kill him, you know? Yi didn't mess up there. He just killed him. That's all he did. Basically, flash after him like J4 did to me top in a sense. But your top lane, you know, solo lanes are kind of ignored top and jungle. It seems like solo. I mean, I'm like a laner too. Udyr jungle. I push lanes a lot, so you really got to consider. I can break it down even further, but it's like this is just an example game. I'm letting them die because I don't really care about them. Like, don't even when your team ends. Don't even. I recommend not even participating in this. Like, just let them die. Like, I let my team die a lot in this elo because they get caught. So I don't get tilted trying to run in to save them. So that's why I don't gank, because it's too tilting for me to deal with. They'll just get caught. Misplay. You know? This elo is just interesting. It's literally interesting. It's so in depth. But it's like not that hard. You know, like it doesn't need to be to this extent. Like this much fighting doesn't even need to be going on. They just choose to be involved. That's some nice damage coming up from me. That's what happens when you focus farm and denying the enemy jungle and using attack damage, because this is insane. It's a lot of damage, and it wins. I win a lot of my games like this, so I gotta figure this out. Like, I really gotta figure out what counters Udyr, what's super good with it. You know, if you have any suggestions, leave it in the comment section below. Because that's something I don't really pay attention to. I just pick it because I main it. It's easy to me though. Like, it's so easy. But I don't want to talk too much trash to where, you know, like, I be saying it's so easy, but other stuff I wouldn't understand. So, you know, it's like once you get it, you got it. I hope that can make enough sense for somebody to understand watching this long in. 10 minutes. So J4 died again. I think J4 just tilted. this is what happens when people play against me in the jungle. For the most part, I should go over the games I lose too. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll probably talk about some games I lose because I win majority. Obviously, I win majority, but I did throw one so hard. Like, I threw one really hard. I remember one for a fact that I shouldn't have lost. Like, I can break that one down. It was so obvious what I could have not done, so I could go into that. But for the most part, we're just gonna keep watching, and that would be a real video too, because a loss is something you can learn from. So instead of me watching my gameplay all the time when I do good, I'll start displaying those. That's what I would just be thinking about. But eventually I could go into the... Actually, I mean, if I commentate over every single game, I would literally be going into the clears of every single video. But it would be like, if you watch it, you understand what I'm doing. And you see what I just did to these players. Like, I annihilated these players the last 2 days. It's actually like big comebacks. And I have time to play, so that's another thing. If you actually learn for your games, put in the time, and you start farming and getting your CS up and getting your stats up. Like, if you actually look at these sites and try to actually play this game, you can actually do good. And it's actually amazing to see. It's always amazing to me to see the good moments come through. Like, what is going on down here? I don't know. I guess he entered. I guess that's an int. Bot is so... I think bot is a big part too. Vayne is like 2 and 4. Yumi is the one who's actually carrying. It's like, wow, you know? I'm doing stuff around the map. I usually don't like to be bot. That's something about... I think that's a downside about this playstyle. Like, chase more please. This here is that it's weak towards bot. That's like the counter, like ADC and bot and stuff. You know, I started getting wrecked by the freaking Caitlyn, like when they picked Caitlyn. So I remember dying and then losing that time just because Kate got too fed from bot alone. So they snowballed. Well, I don't know. I got really fed this game, so I don't know what else to say. Like, it's such a... I see what Trick means by these games actually being boring. Now that I think about it, because it's like you're just... It's typical 8-1 Udyr, right? Stomping the whole game. We want to see something new, right? Like, I want to see some new stuff. I want to see something nice. Because Mordekaiser is like stomping these games. Like Tom Kinch is like destroying games too. Like there's other champions like Yorick who dominates. You know? I'm like... He gets deleted for like the 9th time or 6th time. Okay, excuse me. Like, I'm literally just yelling in the video. So... That's what I like to do. We yelling in the video. Just yell all day. That would be amazing. So, you gonna speed this up. You see how much he's knocking on the turret? Me and Yorick pushing down. We just killed 2 turrets that fast. Look how fast the turrets are being destroyed. J4 just gave up. He's on Dragon. This is what happened in this game. This is Udyr Jungle, guys. Let's go ahead and get into it. That's the intro. I got him. That's how I can actually finesse. I already know you saw that. I already know. So... I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to check it out. Subscribe. Yeah, you know, check out the I meant to just say check out the mobile fire guide and stuff like that. I'll update it later. So No, not actually. Later, we're just gonna see what else happened. You know, I get the Baron, uncontested. Ooh, uncontested. Actually, he got a little too close for me to deal with, so I chased him down. I forgot all about this. Wow. He just dies. Dead man's. Dead man's. Dead man's plate. What the fuck am I? I'm as fuck. Jeez. Okay. So. What else? Let me fast forward. He's dead. I don't even know if I want to. What is this? What is this game? What is this game? I don't get it. I don't get it. I need to stop being so cocky, I think. Cause I'm not that. Maybe I'm not. Maybe it's an end to this, you know? Cause I'm dumpstering these players. Like it doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up. Like, and then I lose a game too. Like look at how much damage I'm doing. I'm trying to figure out how this. This is a ridiculous game. Like, it's probably like the most intense game I've had. Honestly, it's like it's that good, you know? It's so hype. Like, it's too hype for me, you know? Like, it's literally too hype because how did I managed. This is probably like my best game so far all season. You know, it's 16-1. Like, I'm 16-1. Actually, yeah, 16-1. Let's see if I get 17. No, I got 16. Oh, I died. No, I shouldn't have died. Why did I did int. I'm so mad. I did int. But the game was over anyways. I shouldn't have inted though. I inted. The game was over. There's not much that happened through there. Vayne got a couple kills and Vega got a couple kills. You know? So yeah, that's it. Peace. Very, very. I don't know what you want to think about this. Well, you know, we're gonna screenshot something. There we go. We can screenshot that. Go ahead and make this a thing. Jungle only. This is pretty nice. So I'm trying to make the outro. So I'll see you guys later. Peace.